Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next reaction to Supernatural Season 4. Last episode we watched Death Takes a Holiday, and that revolved around basically a town where people were not dying. We found out it was because Reapers were getting captured, so no one could take them from death to afterlife or whatever, so they just stayed living. And Sam and Dean became ghosts, astral projected, to find out what was going on, and it was all to do with Alistair killing the Reapers, because that's one of the seals, and they managed to stop it with the help of Castiel and the angels trapping Alistair at the end. And it had some dark moments with the boy who was dead and didn't want to leave his mum, but by being around, it was keeping her from moving on. And it had some funny moments, because all the shows have funny moments. It was nice to see Tessa again, but as always, there was some dark stuff along with the way, you know, because it's Supernatural and this season is dark. And like today, I've just finished work, I'm like, what I used to do is like, oh, I'll go spend some time with the boys, watch them kill some monsters. Whereas this season's so dark, I'm like, but it doesn't relax me anymore. It just stresses me out with all the secret keeping and all the angel stuff, the seals being broken, the arguments between the boys. It's a tough one, but it's enjoyable. This episode is called On the Head of a Pin. Now, I googled this before because I didn't know what it meant, and I'm going to ask for your help here because it basically said it was something about angels dancing on the head of a pin. So I'm guessing it's about angels. But then I started to read a bit more about it, and it just confused me. The various different articles or things that I was reading little bits of were a little confusing. Some things said it was about belief in something that there was no... I really don't know. I have no idea, so I'm going to leave it to you. Please explain to me down below what on the head of a pin means, like the actual meaning of the term. But all I take from it is that it's going to be an angel episode, probably Castiel, Uriel. Maybe we're going to find out more about Anna. What she calls Anna? I think she was called Anna. Maybe Alistair's going to show up, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see if it's about more seals being broken, about Sam's powers. I just think it's going to be dark. It's going to be sad because I've had a tough day. And so, just to wrap it up, I'm going to be like, an episode of Supernatural. If you enjoy me going through hell, please take a look at my description box down below, and there's a Patreon link there if you want to see the full length reaction to this episode, as well as the next few episodes in advance if you're watching over on YouTube. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Okay, let's jump into Season 4, Episode 16? Yeah, 16. Season 4, Episode 16, On the Head of a Pin. Oh. Hi, Castiel. Not quite expected to rock up so quickly. I wish I had that power. How annoying is it, though, when you're at home and there's a car alarm going off outside for ages?
My sister.
Sister? Was she an angel? Was that a Grace being ripped out? Who knows? Right, so she is an angel. Maybe that is where the Grace lives. Someone can take it out. But then what caused all that destruction?
I know she's not exactly on your Christmas list, but if she can help us get to Lilith...
Hey, man, work with Ruby, don't. I don't really give a rat's ass.
What's your problem?
Pamela didn't want anything to do with this, and we dragged her back into it, Sam.
Yep.
She knew it was at stake.
Oh, yeah, saving the world. And we're doing such a damn good job of it.
Dean.
I'm tired of burying friends, Sam.
Look,
Like I said, I'm just getting tired.
Yeah.
well, get angry.
Because that was doing so well for you before.
You were needed.
Needed. We just got back from needed.
Hey, you mind your tone with me?
No, you mind your damn tone with us.
We just got back from Pamela's funeral.
Pamela. You know, psychic Pamela. You
Christopher Heyerdahl. Woo.
Cass, you remember her. You burned her eyes out. Remember that? Dean, we know this is difficult to understand.
And we don't care.
I quite like it, I'm not going to lie.
Now, 7 angels have been murdered. All of them from our garrison.
How they doing it?
We don't know.
I'm sorry, but what do you want us to do about it? I mean, a demon with the juice to ice angels has to be out of our league, right?
We can handle the demons.
I think so.
Very much.
Once we find whoever it is, we have Alistair. Great. You should be able to name your trigger man. But he won't talk.
Of course not.
Alistair's will is very strong. We've arrived at an impasse. Yeah, well, he's like a black belt in torture. I mean, you guys are out of your league.
That's why we've come to his student.
Oh!
You happen to be the most qualified interrogator.
They want him to torture Alistair? Well, that's going to bring up some bad memories.
You're our best hope. No. No way. You can't ask me to do this, Cass. Not this.
Who said anything
About asking.
about asking?
I don't know why I like Uriel so much. I think it's just that whole I don't give a fuck attitude I quite like. Hello, Alistair.
This devil's trap is old Enochian. He's bound completely. But you can't make me do this. This is too much to ask. I know.
I know.
We have to ask it.
I do like about Castiel, like, I think someone mentioned it in the comments a while ago, is like the way he doesn't really blink very much. And sometimes it's quite disconcerting when you can see him just staring at Dean. Or
This
whoever.
one just won't quit, will he? I think I'm starting to like you, boy.
But I like Uriel for like a totally different thing, you know?
You guys don't
They're both
talk
pretty
enough.
cool.
You're gonna get flabby. Since when does Uriel put a leash on you? My superiors have begun to question my sympathies. Your sympathies? I was getting too close to the humans in my charge.
Yeah.
You. They feel I've begun to express emotions, doorways to doubt. This can impair my judgment.
I can see that. Why it would be a
Tell
concern for them.
Uriel, you asked me to open that door and walk through it. You will not like what walks back out.
It doesn't like we've got
What
much of a
it's worth.
choice.
I would give anything not to have you do this.
I'm sorry. This is a very serious, very emotional situation for you. I shouldn't laugh. It's just that, I mean, are they serious? They sent you to torture me?
I love
Give it one
Alistair.
chance.
He's so creepy.
Tell me who's killing the angels. I want a name.
Maybe you're all scared too.
I'm here, aren't I?
Not entirely. You left part of yourself back in the pit. Let's see if we can get the two of you back together again, shall we? How about for all the things I did to your daddy?
Don't have to say to that.
100 years. After each session, I'd make him the same offer I made you. He said 9. Each and every time. Oh, damned if I couldn't break him. Pulled out all the stops. But John, he was made of something unique. The stuff of heroes. Oh, just not the man your daddy wanted you to be, huh, Dean?
Oh god, that's going to cut deep. Christopher Heyerdahl, though, I can't even stress how much I love his face. Just the way he moves it, it's so fantastic.
Ruby, it's been weeks. I need it.
You don't seem too happy about it.
You think I want to do this?
Need what?
This is the last thing But I need to be strong enough.
Need what, Sam? Oh my god, is he drinking her blood? Sam, what the fuck are you doing? This is not going to end well. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But that can't be good. I know he gets power from it. Oh, I'm so disappointed in him.
I carved you into a new animal, Dean. There is no going back.
Maybe you're right.
I'm interested to know how much Alistair can take. Because it is one thing being a master torturer. What's happening? What's happening? who's freeing Alistair. It's one thing being a master torturer, but actually taking that is a whole other kettle of fish.
He's doing God's work.
Torturing? That's God's work? Stop him, Cass. Please. Before you ruin the one real weapon you have.
Who are we to question the will of God?
Unless this isn't his will.
Then where do the orders come from?
I don't know. One of our superiors, maybe. But not him.
I am nothing like you. You fell. Go.
Cass.
Go.
Whoa.
You have no idea how bad it really was. And what you really did for us.
What?
Shut up.
The reason Lilith wanted you there in the first place.
Well, then I'll just make you shut up.
Well, it's really a deal.
He was about to say something important then, it felt like.
Oh, every night, the same offer, remember? Same as your father.
Was that a seal?
Finally, you said, sign me up. The first time you sliced into that weeping bitch. That was the first seal.
You're lying.
Is he? He doesn't seem like a liar.
And it is written that the first seal shall be broken when a righteous man sheds blood in hell. As he breaks, so shall it break.
Oh shit!
When we bring on the apocalypse and burn this earth down, we'll owe it all to you,
Oh dear.
Dean Winchester.
Even if the apocalypse starts, they'll be able to stop it. I believe. I've seen trailers for like season 13, 14, 15, whatever on TV, and
Son,
the world wasn't falling apart.
I wouldn't lie about that.
So I think, I don't know,
Kind of
I'm
a
intrigued.
religious sort of thing.
He knows he can leave now.
No. I don't think you are lying.
No. He seems like the type that would
But even if the demons do win,
use his truth to torture you. That's the whole point.
you won't be there to see it.
You should talk to your plumber about the pipes.
Oh. So if it is Anna that's released him, why? What was that? The dagger?
Almost. Looks like God is on my side today. Punct angelum in obsequentum, Domine expue, Domine expue, Udeam adempere.
It's a creepy image. Oh, Sam's here. Like, this power is really used.
Not behind this. She would kill 7 angels. Oh, she'd kill 100.
Then who? I don't like this. I say, as useful as his power is, it's not cool. Like, this shouldn't be out. This isn't something normal.
We are failing, Uriel. We are losing the war. Perhaps the garrison is being punished.
You think our father would...
I think maybe our father isn't giving the orders anymore. Maybe there is something wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know what to do. Please tell me what to do.
Like the old days? No. I'm sorry. It's time to think for yourself.
That makes sense. If you're going to disobey, you've got to be the one to make that decision. And, you know, it's on your head.
Strange how a A leaky pipe can undo the work of angels.
He looks
We
guilty.
ourselves
God.
are supposed to be the agents of fate. We've been friends for a long time, Uriel.
Oh no, I don't like
By
it.
each other's sides. Serve together. Away from home.
The only thing that can kill an angel is another angel.
Why are you doing this, Uriel?
Yes, I did turn the screw a little.
Why?
Alistair should have killed Dean and escaped, and you should have gone on happily scapegoating the demons.
For the murders of our kin.
Not murders, Castile. No. My work is conversion.
Oh, bleh.
How long have we waited here to raise our brother?
Lucifer.
You do remember him?
Right, okay, that makes more sense. He's trying to save Lucifer.
How strong he was.
Oh, go away, Uriel, you
Beautiful.
bitch.
And he didn't bow to humanity. He was punished for defending us.
Were you gonna kill the whole garrison?
I only killed the ones who said no. Others have joined me, Cass. Now please, brother, don't fight me.
Oh, God.
Help me.
Here we go. Angel versus angel. Giddy up.
You haven't even met the man. There is no will. No wrath.
No God.
No God.
Maybe. Maybe not. But there's still me.
Go on, Shit. Sorry. It's not what I expected to happen. Oh, does he get the wings on the floor now? Because that's cool. I like that effect from the beginning with the lady in the street. Okay, and that's probably what happened that smashed all the cars. If it wasn't that people died, it's just that she probably died and it just... the force of it.
Did I break the first seal?
I think you did, boy.
Did I start all this?
The righteous man who begins it is the only one who can finish it.
I see. So he's going to have to stop Lucifer.
You have to stop it.
That makes sense then.
Lucifer.
Can that make sense why they brought him out of hell? All the pieces of Sloyter
The apocalypse.
start to come together.
Alistair was right. I'm not all here. I'm not strong enough. Find someone else.
There isn't no one else.
It's not me.
The weight of that, though, has got to be intense. Hey everyone, so as you can tell, it's been a little while since I last recorded the first part of this episode. My hair has fallen out in the meantime. Now I had my hair cut because the heatwave in the UK was pretty strong. At least the humidity was unbearable at times, so I wanted as little as possible as I could, but the heat is going away a little bit now. But I had a bit of an issue after I finished recording the episode, so it's a few days later. But that was a really good episode, and I think it's one of those episodes where you could talk about it for so long. There's so much to unpack, because with things with Dean and Alistair and the twists and the turns and the reveals, there was a lot there to really think about, which is interesting. Like, I don't even know where to start with it. So let's start with Sam, because that's a storyline that I've got one thing to say. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. So we've learned that Sam is drinking Ruby's blood, and that's where he gets a lot of his strength from, because he drinks her blood and gets really powerful. I mean, and it was funny because I know towards the beginning of the season when I kind of turned against Sam a little bit. Like, I still love Sam. He's still my favourite. Or at least Jared is. But his character's obviously going down a darker route. And people was like, oh, I'm surprised that you condemned his actions so quickly. It's because I kind of knew that there was more to it. There was just something about what was going on that wasn't just, oh, I'm getting these strong powers. It's all good. I mean, I didn't know what it was, but this kind of proved that he's getting those powers from drinking Ruby's blood. So it's not just the demon blood that he had from when he was a kid, from Yellow Eyes. He's now getting more demon blood, and happily, willingly, and not just getting more blood, but drinking it from the source to become more powerful. And that's like not cool, man. That's so dark. And I can only imagine it's going to get worse and worse. Maybe it's going to become more demonic because of it. And yes, obviously the powers are demonic, but I just feel like his growing attitude change, his personality change is part of what he's doing, and I don't support it at all. Like, I understand the need for the powers, like it helped him kill Alistair. So in some ways, yeah, there is benefits from it, and that's probably what he's focusing on. But it's also like, what's the side effects? What's the result? Where is this going to go? Because it's not going to be a happy result. Let's be honest. And that's going to go, yeah, you can have these powers, drink human blood. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's going to be something bad comes of it. And I'm just nervous for when that appears. Not happy. Not happy. Dean went through a lot this episode, right? So being asked to torture people, again, is awful. Being asked to torture the person who tortured you is a weird emotional justification on the Angels' part. I mean, to them it was just like, it needs to be done, he's the best one to do it. I can see where they're coming from as an objective viewer. Obviously, when emotions come into it and you realise how much Dean's going to hurt, it's a whole different kettle of fish. And I felt for him, I did. But all those scenes were really fascinating to watch because obviously Jensen was doing a great job, but also Christopher Heyerdahl was fantastic as always. And I'm sad that he's probably not going to be in it again because his Alistair is so good and he's so menacing and creepy and funny, and I really enjoy watching his performance. I said it all last time I spoke about him, but I'll say it all again. He's so good in this role. I love him. To love him taunting Dean the whole time, even though you can tell that he's in pain and he's struggling, he's obviously strong enough to withstand a lot of it. I don't even know what to say about those scenes because it was all, what can I say? It was just great to watch, and it's hard to see Dean telling him really struggling with what's going on, and to then discover that he broke the very first seal. And it's one of those situations where, I said it on the show before, you shouldn't feel guilty about something that you didn't do willingly, in terms of, whilst he chose to torture people, yeah, he didn't willingly break a seal, if that makes sense. So like, it's so difficult to, it's like when people like myself who just suffer with anxiety, right? Something happens and you know in your head, and you know in your heart that you've done the right thing or you've done all you can, but anxiety twists it to how you failed, how you've done something wrong. There's a little voice in the back of your mind that's always twisting it and playing on it and whatnot. And it's like with Dean, like, yes, the guilt is totally understandable, but he didn't know he was going to break his seal, so it's kind of like, I want to just kind of shake him and go, Dean, just don't take it on, it's not your fault, you didn't know. But obviously, guilt and anxiety and sadness don't work like that. You don't think straight, you don't think objectively, you just worry about the bad stuff, and I can see why he's struggling with that and why he doesn't want to do it anymore. Unfortunately, it appears like he's the only one that can do it, and I don't think that's going to last, like in terms of him bowing out. I think maybe there might be a Monster of the Week episode, might be 2, maybe it goes straight into another mythology one, I don't know, and then maybe we go back into the angel stuff and he steps up again because it's the right thing to do. And whilst he's sad now, I think Dean and Sam always end up objectively doing the right thing, or at least trying to. And so I feel like in a couple of episodes' time, he will step up again towards the finale, maybe, and do the right thing and start taking on that mantle of hero again, and of Angel's hero anyway, and just doing what he can to stop Lucifer. But that was all really emotional, really tough to watch. And then we found out that Uriel was behind the Angel's deaths, freeing Alistair. And it's weird. It's a weird sort of thing, because what a lot of people forget, not you guys, but people who don't follow the Bible or religious stuff a lot, is that obviously Lucifer is an angel as well. So I can kind of see where, well, he's our brother, I'm trying to be our brother, where someone like Uriel would see it in that kind of black and white terms. But obviously, to everybody else, it's Lucifer, keep him trapped. So I get that. It's weird, like, I understand Uriel's motivations. I don't agree with it at all. Before I get any comments, I don't think it's okay. Like, I'm glad that they stopped Uriel and killed him. That was the right thing to do. And it was a really good twist, though. It's like, because it makes sense that there's going to be angels who want to help their brother. It makes sense that whilst Lucifer is evil and wants to destroy the world and bring on the apocalypse, that there's going to be some angel in there somewhere in the whole pantheon of angels that has some love for Lucifer. To believe that every angel doesn't, I think is a little silly, because we've already seen that Castiel is questioning orders. In this episode, it raised the question of, is God the one giving us, the orders? So people are questioning. People aren't just following orders blindly. So then, like I say, it makes sense that Uriel would be like, ooh, I'm not sure about this. I want to bring out Lucifer. So it was a good little twist because it made sense. Like, if it was just someone random, like, I don't know, it turned out it was just Sam that was released and killing all the angels, it wouldn't make sense, you know? It was a good little twist that made sense, but I'm glad that Uriel's dead. Whilst I liked the characterization, I liked the tough, I'm willing to just wipe out a town without really asking questions. Because you need that sort of darkness to balance the more level-headed curiosity of Castiel. Because Castiel only really works as someone who questions orders and wants to give Dean and Sam a chance, whatever, when it's balanced with someone who's like, no, we're killing this town, I don't care what they say. You need that, that darkness and light to really make it work, and it works really well. I'm glad he's gone, he's dead. That episode was a lot, right? There was a lot of stuff to unpack there, and more than I can really cover in a 10-minute review. Between Dean's guilt of torturing people again, between the angels putting him up to it, Alistair being freed, Alistair being destroyed, finding out Dean broke the first seal, which is a huge thing I think is going to play a part in his character for the rest of the season, towards whatever the finale is going to be. Now, I know the finale title because I've got all the episodes in front of me, but we'll talk about that at the finale, because the titles don't always mean what they appear to mean. But yeah, I'm interested to know down below, like I said at the start of the episode, let me know what on the head of a pin means, because from the Googling it was a little confusing. So you guys that probably have more knowledge of religion and the Bible, all that kind of stuff, or if it is the Bible, if it's just a phrase, I don't know, you can let me know to make more sense of the episode. But it was good. A lot went on. It was dark, really dark. But it was nice to see all the angels so far again. We had Castiel, Uriel, and Anna back, and obviously Alistair. Alistair's a demon, what we're talking about. Obviously, we haven't seen Lucifer yet, but I presume we will at some point, because it's supernatural. Yeah, I'm interested to see more angels. I want to meet more people, more angels, to see where they fall on this divide of, do we follow orders blindly? Do we question it? Is God giving them the orders? That's a really crazy question that was raised. I want to know. I'm excited to find out more about the angels' lore and how that all unravels over the rest of the season. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Apologies again that I've had to take a break of about 3-4 days between watching the episode and this bit. It's just been a lot going on. So thanks for watching. Take care. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video as we roll on to the final 6 episodes of the season. I'm excited to see where we go, but also quite scared because it could end in the apocalypse of some sort. So we'll have to wait and see. Subscribe to my channel, take a look at the picture link down below. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of Supernatural. Bye guys, take care and stay safe.